Previously on Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward.
Bye, dropkick, nah!
And now, back to the Nonary game. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Get on with that! Everybody else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled down. Sweet. See you later, fucker! Ha ha ha! Dio wakes up and comes out. You hear Dio yell in the back like, "Hey, where's everybody? What's happening?"
The number it will.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, everybody, let's get the fuck out of here. Happy music. Didn't you tell them twice? The room was, as I was clearly a loading elevator, it looks like sort of like a large plate on a huge top of a huge pedestal. Ran to the center of the plate and turned around. Number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Goodbye. Fucking shitty room. Yes. It's over!
The number this thank you as the
Blah, 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 blah. Up we go. Hope there are enough suits for everybody. Loo, up and up an elevator. Loo. At least it's not like Danganronpa, because we actually know what the outside looks like this time. It's gonna fuck me over.
Looks like we did it.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so glad you're with me, Luna. I love you. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. To the left, we found a very familiar-looking door. Pushed it open and went in. Yay! Suit up! Pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sorta. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the air outside air. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. You see all those suits along the wall? I like how nobody even asked them about, like, how did you know the codes to get us out of here? Oh, it was easy. They were all just 0000000. Wow, really? Yeah, sure. Apparently Dio's as big of a dumbass as we thought he was. Figure we need to... That'd be funny if that actually was it. I figured we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
God, would you keep up, Clover? God, aren't you supposed to have superpowers too? Jesus. Why do I have to be the one doing all my morphogenetic bullshit? Why can't you can't you carry your load too? Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were all already infected with Radical 6, so this whole room seemed a little pointless. Oh, yeah.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they...
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now.
Did they what? Wait, what? We're gonna ask her what that was about?
Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and head downstairs to the decompression room. I feel like we should have grabbed some of that Accelerate, or made a few copies of that. Just saying. Do we have to have Radical 6 in order to jump through time like that? I mean, Akane can do it. She doesn't have Radical 6. As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes waiting for the process to finish. At last it did when we heard the door begin to open. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeat the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. Freedom! Yep, there's that big-ass red moon again. The fuck are we? The dead bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visors of the helmet, I heard more than a few gasps through the radio.
Oh my god! Oh my boobies!
For a few long moments, we just stood there astonished.
Where the hell are we? The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
It'd be funny if we looked over and like, hey, look, this is where the other 999 was out. It's like right next door. And Clover's like,
Oh god, not again!
then Ace is in there. Yes, it was me this whole time. I was Zero Senior. Nobody can kill Ace. Nobody. Alright, see you later. See you all in the third game. To the Ace Mobile.
No, Ace Mobile!
And he just drives off. The fuck? Who the hell was that guy?
I don't know, I don't care anymore.
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
So?
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was going to be on December 31st, 2028.
I wonder if that's true, actually, you know? There's, like... If that day really is going to have a red eclipse like that. If it is, I should totally replay this whole game again. On that day. Just for the hell of it.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
I'm suggesting we've probably been there. I think we need to know what year it is. Right, Junpei?
I think so.
Wherever we were, it must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the stars, the sky was full of them. More stars than I'd seen in my life. I'd even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger in fact than I remembered it being. Then as I watched, a black spot began to move across its surface. It's hard to see in detail, but it looks circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. Oh. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
Moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me.
Oh.
Just so I could see her. Such an idiot.
Oh. Just so you could see Akane. Damn, dude.
So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth.
What? You know, I thought the place looked like the moon we were on, but like, I didn't really think it would be. What? The fuck are we doing up here? So we're not wearing these suits. We're wearing the suits to keep air in here, probably, right? Not because there's a virus, because we're stuck on the fucking moon. Right? What? So I guess the Earth does the Earth turn red too then? That's what I was, the thought actually had crossed my mind that we might be on the moon or something, but I was like, but would the Earth turn red? And I was like, well, I don't know, I didn't think it would, but maybe it would.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes.
It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? What? No way! That's the Earth? Where the hell are we?
The moon, of course.
Yes.
It's silly.
This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base.
I like how Quark says it so.
Hey, we were just inside a moon base. Tee.
No way. No, you've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah. That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey Alice, why don't you pull your helmet off and prove it to us?
Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity.
Right.
So what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen.
Please just shut the fuck up.
Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What? Are you serious?
What symptoms?
So you're saying... What? So, what? So we've been perceiving everything as going faster this whole time? Does that mean everybody was talking really fucking slow all the time? Well, you see, or something? I mean, the time seemed to move normally, though, right to us? I mean, we would look at the watch and it seemed normal, right? I mean, to them it did. I mean, to me it seemed fast a lot of times, but just because, I don't know. That's just video games for you.
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408.
And how could we be understanding you, Luna? You don't have Radical 6.
That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed. As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's.
Oh.
The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration.
That is bananas. What? Are you shitting me? Wouldn't we fucking notice, though? I mean, it still shouldn't stop us from being able to jump, like, 30 feet in the air, right? I mean, like, woo! You know? Right? I mean, if our brain, I mean, come on.
Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters. It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case,
I really hope they...
what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6?
Then why was there a point early where, like, I couldn't understand fire or something? Or where Quark couldn't understand us because we were talking so damn fast. Like, unless they have like fake gravity or something in the moon base, but not on the moon's surface or something. Like, right?
To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2.
But he says that we're already infected with it, so we should already be experiencing it, right? Right? So why did we notice it then later on, but not... Do you guys understand what I mean? Like...
Okay, I was doing a really shitty job of explaining what I was trying to convey my thoughts here. What I was trying to say was, what was baffling me, based on what Luna said, she made it sound like we've had 6 symptoms this whole time. So that's why we didn't notice, the difference in gravity, and why things didn't, like appear to fall at a slower speed or whatever. My problem with that is why, if that's the case, why were there points in the story where we all of a sudden seem to have radical 6 symptoms, If we've been sick this whole time. So like, when I was in that security room with Phi, there was a point where I was like, oh god, she's talking really, really fast. And then Quark was the same way. But at the same time, like, okay, we've had these symptoms this whole time, so why is it all of a sudden now I'm perceiving everyone is talking faster, I should already... I guess I feel like it would have made more sense if we already had the symptoms, but we never noticed any difference in speech or even any of those problems. I mean, I get that we wouldn't have been able to understand Radical 6 as well, but it just doesn't seem to make sense to me that we wouldn't have noticed, or that we would notice at certain points if we've been infected this whole time. I don't know. I don't know if it's a plot hole or if that's just something. Maybe it's something I don't understand. Do you guys have any ideas on that? I'm not really sure what to make of it. So anyway, that's what I was trying to say.
But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us. Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity? Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigma and Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that.
Oh. What? Still though, can we leap through the air like... It seemed the same, but what Lewis said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well. Why didn't anybody else have, like... So you're saying we could have been jumping, like, freaking... I don't know, superhumans the whole time? Why did nobody else jump? There's no point where anyone of us jumped. Also, isn't it kind of weird to walk on the moon? I mean, it's hard to do that, From what I would imagine. Your body would be very easy. Your body would easily start floating up in the air,
Wait. This is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something. This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
I knew it.
Today is January 27th.
In 29?
No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
Then just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
Holy sweet mother of... No. That's insane. What the fuck have I been doing this whole time? That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me. But it's the truth.
Great. Everybody's dead. Everybody I know and love is probably dead.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time.
Holy balls.
The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
Oh my lord. What? What? Why?
I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. And the point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped.
Oh. I have a feeling, guys, that that's when, like, the third game's gonna take place, is right there. In this thing. Or something. Because I've read that it was supposed to include Junpei, Akane, Clover, maybe? I don't know. Or in Santa? So, I think that might be where the third game plays. And third game's supposed to be the last one, I believe. It's supposed to be like a trilogy.
Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down. But eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars.
Jesus.
One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere
Jesus.
you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows.
Oh, God. That really sucks.
I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth, and that'd kill the virus off for good.
Oh.
On April 13th,
Oh.
2029, they put their plan into effect.
Jesus Christ, really?
That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors.
Oh my God.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened. But I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected. And when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate if I die, you're coming with me gesture, I suppose. I bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan. Even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, I really hope that never happens to us in real life. That would be fucking horrible. Oh my God. Knock on wood. Knocking. So, Jesus. I thought maybe they would say that, and then like the same people are going to be rocketed to the moon or something, and then we'll blow it up, and then we'll come back again or something.
Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosions threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years.
Jesus Christ.
Plants withered and animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Jeez. Oh my god, this is crazy. I was speechless. Like, okay, that was... I had suspected that we were, you know, I mean, well, I knew that we were in the future, it had to be the future, but, like, some of this, the details with this, like... In fact, we're on the moon, I didn't realize that. And... I don't know, the details of Radical 6 here, just, what the hell? What could I possibly say? There's no reason for Temioji to lie to us. So we were staying on the moon, looking at the Earth. It was 2074. Why? Why were we there? Why weren't we then? Just also thought I barely noticed Phi's approach.
Hey, Sigma. I think I figured something out.
A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with Whisper in the corner. Oh. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah? What is it?
I figured out why there's an extra E.
Oh, an extra E in the ninth line at the sun. Oh, you mean the graffiti?
Yeah, the one on floor B. I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off.
Come on. Just because it's the post-apocalypse doesn't mean we can't lighten things up.
Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get... The man on the moon rules the infinite time.
Wow. Dude, you seriously figured that out? That is bananas. How the hell did you figure that shit out? Is that crazy?
See?
Okay. Whoa. I am
You need
Voldemort. Wait,
6
no, that's
E's
not
to
right.
get that. So they stuck an extra one in ninth.
I figured that was probably the case. I had no idea what the hell that was, what it was going to be. Man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
So, what are you getting at?
My god, you're slow. You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
It is this. So they trained them to do this so they could go back and stop Radical 6. That's why I think the other one's going to take place in... Which maybe means, I guess, Sigma and Phi will jump back to that time period. So I guess they'll be in the next game, maybe. Wait a minute. What the freaking doodly nuggets? Are you saying you think they're going to send us back 45 years?
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
Whoa. So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Temiji was talking
I
about.
think so.
Get in a freaking time period where Temioji and Kana get together and make babies. Luna's coming too, right? Doesn't make sense though. I mean, we came from the same time period before it, actually. So why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
To free it.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that thing. Wow, that was a while ago. The grave! The one in the garden. Wait a minute, we left the fucking facility. We gotta go back in now? Oh. How are we gonna get back in there?
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's Let's go.
Turner ran back into the presser exchange chamber. The others following close behind. They're like, what?
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot my pants.
Kay's like, oh, that's why you've been walking around naked.
Yeah. I don't know how I left them behind. I don't know.
I guess we'd all come crowd used to it by now. Check 'em out.
I know. I just love freeballing it. We're gonna go have a talk with somebody.
Who?
The lady you know, Kay. You really need me to spell it out? Person behind all
You mean
this.
Akane?
Yeah, oh, you know who it is. You... What? Someone's like, what?
I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait. Why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please. I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
Junpei's like, about fucking time.
I'm going to then. So am I.
Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're not... You're serious?
Mark,
What the hell is going on?
shut up, everybody. Can we just say he's Junpei? I can't believe nobody's said that yet. Nobody has said, hey, Junpei, just shut up and come if you want to. We don't need to do a roll call. Once we get there, Akane will probably tell us everything, and we'll have a little dance, and we'll go doodly 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 doodly. Then we headed back through the airlock. Everybody wondered, scratching their heads at my last statement, but didn't care. Fuck all of you. Back we go again. How are we gonna? I thought we couldn't get back in. So how are we gonna do this? You hear Dio banging on the other side of the door. He gnawed his hand off to get out of the handcuffs. Oh, apparently the door can be opened. Did I forget to mention that? Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. I would have said, what the hell's the point of going back up and then come back down, but we got an explanation of what
clever.
the world was about, so.
The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Ah, that other door.
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it. And it looks like I was right.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's alive. Just in the grave. Just chilling out. I mean, it's gonna be funny if we open it, it's just like this big ass laboratory or something. Or just like a little space she's sitting in.
Oh, thank God, I was getting really hot in there.
Now let's move. To the garden! To the back oh, fuck! You thought you'd seen the last of me, didn't you, Nico? You thought you'd seen the last of... Map! No, Map, no! Aha, you will never escape me, Nico. Never! No! Get away! Hello, garden. Don't go chasing bird.
I swear to God, if you sing that song one more time, ripping your face up.
There it is.
Is Akane really under here?
I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No, I don't think we need to do anything like that. Watch this. See the keyhole in the grave? I'm just wondering, how did he had a key on his ankle the whole time? Insert this here. I mean, wouldn't he have noticed that earlier? Like, she gave him the key, and then did he not notice he had a key on his leg? Wouldn't he have, at some point in the time, been like, what the hell is this on my leg? You know? Taking it, Dio would have stolen it, and shit like that would have happened. Whatever, you're thinking about it too much, Nico. Stop questioning the reality of this game. But it doesn't make sense. Shut up. Pull the key off my ankle and fit it in the keyhole. He saw it, and he just was ignored it. He's like, whatever. It's probably not important. Wait, didn't I go through this room and I had the key on my ankle? So you're telling me the point when I had the key on my ankle, I didn't put two and two together and try the key that was on my ankle on the key in the grave. I looked at this fucking gravestone. Shut up! Stop questioning the story. Twisted to the right until I heard something unlock. That'd be actually kind of funny if I did and unlock it, like when I was investing in the bee garden and Connie's in there. She's like,
Oh, well, you weren't supposed to open it right now. Oh shit. This is awkward. I didn't see this coming.
the quiet grind, the gray begin to shift.
Oh.
Oh, she is
What
an
is
instrument
this?
pod. Whoa.
It doesn't look like a coffin. Yeah, it's a treatment pod. Oh my god.
No, my god.
It is, isn't it?
That's the cover had frosted over, making it opaque. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
Dun dun dun. She grabbed hold of the lever and on the side of the...
No
Pod.
good. I think it's locked.
What? Oh. What the hell we do?
Treatment pod TP00. Stage 2 will be complete.
Oh, come on!
Once stage 2 is complete.
Okay. Lock will automatically disengage. Right, cold
What?
sleep. Who else can put people into a cold sleep? You saying call her CIA after free human bodies that destroy their shell.
So, Mizakane's like an ice cube?
I think so.
And we gotta wait till she melts?
Yep.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything.
About damn time.
I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9.
Oh. Rhizome
A
9.
rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one. Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior. I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
Oh. What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you mean?
Let me begin at the beginning.
Begin at the beginning of the beginning.
You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen.
Ace!
It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension.
Whoa. Do you guys feel it? Do you feel it, guys? That strength? I feel like I can jump through time now. That'd be cool. That'd be bananas, guys. We could just jump through time whatever we wanted. Be like, I'm like, what do I want to have for dinner tonight? And then you jump forward like 30 minutes, and you're like, well, I'm having myself spaghetti, so I guess I'm gonna have spaghetti tonight.
That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait. Hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us?
I know.
Why did you bring us here?
Seriously, And the fact Clover can do this, right? Apparently Junpei can do this.
That's simple.
Or can Junpei get it, right?
In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories.
Wait, what?
Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you.
No.
In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes. I suppose I should explain.
Thank you.
Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand. First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes.
They're like, ah.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Holy shit!
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I know. Got bananas, right? Oh well.
In preparation for this day.
He's the most. Gabe's just chill about everything.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover?
Yes.
I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking. As I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power.
Oh, I see. So we needed her here to do that.
You understand?
Why would they do it to Phi and Sigma? You know, like, why didn't they do it to Clover since she's an already established Esper? Would Phi and Sigma Espers too or something, but just not as powerful?
This is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Oh.
Huh?
But I didn't do anything.
Hey, you didn't do anything, did you?
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform a prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind.
Oh, right. That's true. She did do that, didn't she?
Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were able to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline. Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence.
She's like, what? When did I do that?
Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark. Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover.
Yeah, because he can do it too.
You are able to access the fourth dimension. Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi, so we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane?
Oh,
If you do, come with me.
that's all the message said. Wow.
I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you.
So does that mean Quark was really not here for any purpose at all?
I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, it headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out, and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Now, Dio.
Man, we sure love using those smoke grenades. Dee!
His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago.
Oh.
Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization.
Oh, I see.
Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward.
I see. So they're trying to... Wow.
Whoa.
So they tended to wipe... So they already had wiped out humanity by this point. That was their purpose, was to wipe out humanity.
And then build it up with clones of Dio. All clones of Dio. But wait, how would they make, how would they have intercourse at all? Female Dio! It looks like Dio, but with boobs and no penis. No! It's horrible. He's just, my God, he's just androgynous enough for it to work. No!
That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given 2 tasks. The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed, at least not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Blow it the fuck up.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. If I feel like answering.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper.
Oh, jeez, everybody's a fucking Esper. God dang it. Now I'm feeling so special about my superpowers. Oh well, at least I still got my machine gun hand.
We can set Brother aside for now, though. May I proceed?
No.
No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent.
Hot dog.
That explains everyone, save 2. Luna and myself. Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna.
Yeah. You know you see little robot. I still love you. I don't care.
I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you? Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
You've already met him, Sigma. In another timeline.
Yeah, big old guy. Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. He had a badass eye patch. Still don't know who he is. Some old dude.
Stage 2. TP.
Oh, alright.
It looks like it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. All of us gather around the pod. Glass was still covered with frost hiding the contents. Is it not going to be
Okay.
Akane?
Let's get started then. Ready?
Tyler handed on the lever and looked around at us. Swallowed.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.